What's up, guys? It's Talia, host of the Get Closer podcast, which is soon to be released. I wanted to come on here and share with you guys the purpose and the vision of this podcast, which has been in the works for a few years, concept-wise, and in the details and hands-on within the last few months. It's something that the Lord has been giving me a passion for, and this is to speak on truth. It's to acknowledge the war on truth, which is in our society and in our culture right now. And it's to literally fight back that war. I think this is super important as Christians because we serve Jesus, who is the way, the truth, and the life. The way itself, the truth itself, and the life itself. And so I think that this is so important because if we're not standing on truth, then we're just allowing lies to just take over. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And so this is something I'm super passionate about, and I want to speak on things in every field, every discipline. I think that the Lord has a hand in it all. I think that he can, if we give him that authority over our lives in different parts of our lives. And if we keep some things away from him, it doesn't allow him in. It's best when we're fully submitted to the Lord. We show him that we fully submit to him and have faith and trust that he will take care of all of the different areas of our lives. So in this podcast, there's going to be a lot of hot takes in the kindest way possible, because at the end of the day, the truth hurts. And if we are fighting the war on truth, there's going to be a lot of things that we personally, even myself, have to come to terms with that, okay, I believe this and this is what the culture and society taught me. But when I look in the Bible, what God has said himself, this goes against what he said. And I had to unlearn, if you will, what society has taught me and what culture has taught me. You cannot grow without a challenge. I accept the challenge of the war on truth and to fight it back. I'm not scared of being canceled anymore. I'm over that part. And I think that that's what keeps a lot of people silent today and walking on eggshells is the fear of being canceled, the fear of being called different names. It's really interesting how much we care about what people call us, but what we need to be making sure is that we're living a life pleasing to the Lord that reflects Jesus, that people can see, hey, something's different about them. Like, I can tell that they make decisions based off of biblical principles. I can tell that they make decisions that are countercultural, and that's how we should be as Christians. That's literally who Jesus is and who he was on earth. It was countercultural in every way. If you look through the Gospels, he was always doing something against what the Pharisees wanted, what the Pharisees were enforcing upon their people. So it would behoove us to do the same thing, even more so in this corrupt society and culture that we live in today. By nature, speaking about the truth is triggering. It is against the woke agenda. It is countercultural, and that's fine. And if you get canceled for speaking on truth, that's tough. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and be okay with these lies that the culture and society is telling us when it's literally lies, blatant lies that we're just like allowing to just control our society and the policies that are being put in place. Because, bro, our kids have to live in this future generation that is being developed right now, and I'm not okay with how it's developing, and I'm not okay even with the society that I'm living in. So honestly, if we don't speak up and stand on truth as believers and as followers of the way and of the truth, then I don't understand how we can be comfortable raising children and living in a society in future generations that will just continue to build upon these negative morals and values that are against everything that we believe in. So that's my spiel. That is the purpose and the vision of this pod. It's to challenge us. It's to make sure that we're making the right decisions that bring us closer to Christ, that bring others closer to Christ and farther from the world. We're supposed to be in the world, but not of the world. And being around unbelievers and being like them are two different things. And I think that we should always be shining our light, that we should always be living like Christ, choosing decisions that reflect Christ and doing what would Jesus do. That's what we should be doing. So yeah, if you guys are up for the challenge and if you guys want to fight this war on truth that I am so passionate about, I invite you guys to listen to this podcast, to follow along on this journey of fighting this war on truth. Make sure you guys like this video, share it with somebody that you know would enjoy this too, and also comment different topics, whether it's current events, whether it's questions about faith, whatever it is, comment it and we can talk about it on the podcast. and I will see you guys in the first episode. Bye.